And then we have some zucchini for dinner tonight, some organic carrots. I feel like there might be people out there who are like eating clean, but they're taking vegan protein and they're still having gut issues, they're still having skin issues, and I can't figure out why. Someone asked me, how is Sean preparing for pregnancy? He's not preparing for pregnancy, I'm preparing for pregnancy, but what is he doing? Because obviously he has a huge part in making our baby. Our baby's literally gonna be half him. Y'all, bringing in these groceries from outside was a workout in itself, okay? It is over 90 degrees in Florida and I'm sweating. So let's quickly do a little grocery haul. So I went to Costco and Sprouts. So I have 2 things of gluten-free sourdough bread, 2 things of uncured turkey bacon, and this has no nitrates or nitrates added, as it says right there. And then some organic maple syrup because I love making some homemade pancakes and waffles on the weekend. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you know I already talked about these, but these are Unreal dark chocolate coconut bars, and these taste literally like an Almond Joy. They're just healthier because it has really good, clean ingredients. I actually made a TikTok of my like Costco favorite clean ingredient snacks that I love when I have a sweet tooth, so I'll put up on the screen right now, and if you guys don't follow me on TikTok or Instagram, go follow me there. But here are the ingredients, very clean and simple, but they taste so good, and they are individually wrapped, so whenever I have a sweet tooth, they're like this small. I pop one in my mouth and it cures my sweet tooth. Then I have some kiwi, some organic free-range eggs, turkey, ground turkey, some organic blueberries. I want to start giving these to Choco. I saw a TikTok that it's really good for dogs because antioxidants and it prevents cancer. If you guys follow me on Instagram, this is such a tangent, but a couple weeks ago we found a little bump on Choco. He's over there. You see his little head? We found a little bump on his tummy, so we took him to the vet. The vet was even concerned, but they took some tests of the bump and everything, and it came out cancer-free, so thank you, Jesus, for that. But I want to start giving him some blueberries for breakfast. And then we have some zucchini for dinner tonight, some organic carrots. I want to chop these up for snacks throughout the week with hummus. And then these, if you've been following me for a while, you know I love these so much. I actually have, I think 6 of them, but they only come 6 in per bag, but we always have one every single day as like our midday snack with some protein powder and some walnuts. So it has all the healthy macronutrients and it's good for blood sugar and everything. So one thing that I wish that this brand would do is that they wrap each one in plastic, which I'm not a huge fan of. I know it's not eco-friendly and, you know, putting food in plastic is not the best for your health, but this is something that I'm willing to compromise with because it's just really good and it's organic. It has blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, kale, spinach, and bananas. So they're just so easy to just make real quick. But anyways, got that, some ground bison, and then organic sweet potatoes for dinner tonight. So I think that's it. I need to put all of this away and I need to eat lunch. I'm starving. So I was gonna vlog me making lunch and eating lunch, but I was just so hungry and a friend called and I wanted to give her my undivided attention. So I just ate lunch. I made a tuna salad sandwich with these chips, which I totally forgot to show in my grocery haul. It is by the brand Siete, and this brand is the best brand in terms of clean ingredients. All of their ingredients for all of their products are straightforward and simple. I absolutely love this brand. So this is their sea salt and vinegar chips made with 100% avocado oil. So I had tuna salad sandwich with these chips and it was just so good. Anyways, I was about to meal prep for the week, but I thought I would talk about my new supplements that I've been trying and absolutely loving, because if you guys watched my, which video was it? It was, I think, 2 videos from this video. The video where I say why I'm no longer a sponsored athlete and saying goodbye to military life. In that video, long story short, if you didn't watch it, I explained that I was a sponsored athlete for a supplement company, just like every other fitness influencer. I'm very ashamed to say that, I know, but I explained why I jumped right for it and why I just didn't educate myself on the ingredients of supplements. But long story short, this company was green labeling or green washing their products. So what that means is like they promote it as healthy and it said non-GMO, it said gluten-free, soy-free, all of this stuff. But in the fine print, which I should have known, in the fine print it has a whole bunch of unnecessary ingredients that can just wreak havoc on your guts and your hormone. And yeah, that's what happened to me. I literally was like having cystic acne, brain fog, dizzy spells, gut issues. Even though I was working out really good, even though I was eating really good, it was because of those supplements. So I'm no longer a sponsored athlete, and plus anyways, your girl was not making enough money from it and I was working too much on that. But I've been experimenting with different proteins that are clean ingredients, no artificial stuff, no icky stuff that is gonna wreak havoc on my gut or hormones. And so far, I have been loving this brand called Ora. And let me just say this is not sponsored. I already bought like 12 tubs of these so far the past few months. I already have 2 tubs and I have another one coming in because we go through this like there's no tomorrow. But yeah, this is not sponsored. I will never become a sponsored athlete again. So we have the chocolate flavor and the vanilla chai flavor, and I love both of them so much. I typically put my protein in smoothies, so I've never tried it alone. So I'm gonna be honest with you there, but my husband Sean tried the chocolate one alone and he absolutely loved it. So I will have links down below to both of these. I'm going to make these protein balls, coconut vanilla protein balls with this protein today. That's what I'm gonna prep for this week. So yeah, like I said, it has no artificial sugars, no gums, no artificial flavors, none of that stuff. And it has a superfood and greens blend, which is really good because I used to take the other supplement companies' greens and their vegan proteins, so I was just having too much of their products. But this is like a 2-in-1, which is really, really good. And so far, I've had no breakouts. My skin is literally clearing up so much, especially with my new skincare routine and taking out those supplements out of my diet and everything. But this has been amazing for my skin and for my guts. Yeah, I wanted to quickly mention that because I just feel like there might be people out there who are like eating clean, but they're taking vegan protein and they're still having gut issues, they're still having skin issues, and I can't figure out why. Look at the ingredients. That's all I have to say. Go to my Instagram, I have a highlight, or head to the Instagram account that totally opened my eyes to ingredients. Her Instagram page is Health Illy. I'll have it up on the screen and down below as well. But it's so informative. It's just to look at the ingredients of what you're putting in your body, on your body, all that stuff. So this, could not recommend this brand enough. Very clean, very yummy. And then for hydration, I wanted to mention this because I know all over social media, a lot of people are like, gotta drink a gallon of water to stay hydrated and all of that stuff, but you can drink so much water, but that does not mean you will be properly hydrated, because when you're drinking a lot of water, you're actually flushing those minerals that your body needs out of your body. So no matter how much water you drink, that does not mean you're properly hydrated. I learned my lesson because I was on that kick where I was drinking like a gallon of water, but yet my skin was still dry. I still felt like I was so thirsty and I just felt lethargic until I started incorporating minerals and electrolytes into my daily routine. So with that being said, I cannot recommend this brand enough. This is called Nectar. They are, again, clean ingredients, no artificial yucky stuff in it. And this is the lemon and strawberry flavor, and it has all the electrolytes that you need for the day. Yeah, so it's made with no sugar, fillers, or artificial ingredients. Nectar provides the perfect balance of electrolytes to boost the absorption of your water. So this has been so, so good. I instantly can just feel a huge difference when I put this into my water. It comes in little packets like this, and it's really yummy too. And then I wanted to talk about this, and I have been taking this for about a year, but I obviously cannot talk about it because I was a sponsored athlete and I was in contract, and yeah. So this was actually recommended to me by my holistic doctor. So this is Perfect Aminos. Now, to be completely honest, this is very, very, very expensive, but there's a lot of research behind this, and she gave me the article to read about how essential aminos and to preserve your muscle and all that stuff. Anyways, I will have a link down below if you want to read about that, but this is essential amino acids. So this is not just BCAAs, which BCAAs are very controversial. Let me just say that. Some people don't believe in it. Some people absolutely believe in it. I kind of was on the edge of like, I believe in it because I felt a difference when I was drinking the other brand's BCAAs, but then again, it had horrible ingredients in it. But this one is by the company Body Health, and it's formulated by a doctor. And his whole story behind creating this is really amazing. But this is the 8 essential amino acids. To quickly explain it, because I don't want to go too much in depth with, because I can talk forever on this, but it's 99% amino acid utilization. But 1 scoop of perfect aminos is equivalent to taking 29 grams of whey, soy, dairy, nuts, and protein, 15 grams of meat, poultry, and fish, and 10 grams of eggs. So with that being said, if you know anything about like protein and how, so for example, let me try to dumb it down as much as possible. If you ate, like I said, 10 grams of eggs, that doesn't mean all of that protein from the eggs is gonna be used for muscle. So this is what the essential amino acids does. It goes straight into your system. It goes straight to being worked for your muscles and maintaining it and building it and repairing it, all that stuff. So that is what essential amino acids do. One thing that I do have to mention, like I said, it is very, very expensive. I think it's about 80 bucks on Amazon, and you get 60 servings. So we try not to take this a lot because my husband and I both take it. So if you did the math, we would have to buy like 1 or 2 a month. So we're not trying to do that, but we do take it here and there. And this is the mixed berry flavor. And to be completely honest with you guys, the first time I took it, I mean, it tastes pretty nasty, but I feel like the more you drink it, the more you get used to it. And now I just drink it and I actually look forward to it. But I definitely recommend like chewing gum afterwards because it leaves like a horrible breath, like aftertaste. I don't know. But yes, I will just take this whenever I feel like I need more oomph in my recovery after working out. or just when I feel like I need a little bit more or essential amino acids. So this is everything that I've been taking in terms of supplements for my health and fitness journey that I've seen amazing results that are good for me, has no icky ingredients, has been good for my skin, good for my gut, and just good for like building muscle and everything. So I will have links down below to everything that I talked about. Again, not sponsored, paid lots of money for these. So we gotta get to meal prepping for the week because it's almost 4 o'clock and I already have to start making dinner soon. So we're gonna leave this one out because I'm going to be making coconut protein balls. I've just been craving anything that's coconut and vanilla. I don't know why. I'm not pregnant, but I've just been really wanting like a vanilla coconut something. So I saw this recipe on Pinterest and we're gonna make it. Okay, so I just finished prepping this week's snacks and I made these little coconut vanilla protein bites. I used the vanilla tri-protein, which I feel like is going to be really, really yummy. So they're in the fridge right now, getting all hard and bally. That was really weird. It sounded so wrong. They need to harden in the fridge. That's what I meant. But while they do that, and I also prepped all the veggies for tonight's dinner, I'm making a turkey, sweet potato, zucchini dish, like a baked dish. I haven't tried it yet. Trying new things today, as you guys can tell. So we will do a taste test for all of this recipes that I made today. But I am going to do a little core workout. I like to do core workouts about 2 to 3 times a week on top of like my other workouts, where I do try to activate my core as much and engage my core as much as I possibly can, because having a strong core is so beneficial for so many reasons. But if you guys watch my preparing for pregnancy video, then you know that I do want to have a very strong core for pregnancy and for labor, of course, but that does not mean that we're currently trying. I just wanted to put that out there, but anything could happen, and I want to be prepared as much as I possibly can. I know no one's ever really fully prepared, but in terms of things that I can control to prepare for pregnancy, your girl's gonna do that, okay? And I also got a question just a couple weeks ago that I quickly want to answer, but someone asked me, how is Sean preparing for pregnancy? He's not preparing for pregnancy, I'm preparing for pregnancy, but what is he doing? Because obviously he has a huge part in making our baby. Our baby's literally gonna be half him. So with that being said, he's basically doing the same thing that I'm doing. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I have a whole video on how I'm preparing my body and my mind for pregnancy. And if you are a woman who wants to one day have a baby, even if it's a year or 5 years down the road, definitely recommend watching that video because it's so important. Like I said, if you know a marathon's coming up, wouldn't you want to prepare for it? I totally forgot what I was saying because Sean called me. His ear must be itching. Oh yeah, so what I was saying is that how he is preparing to create a baby. I keep wanting to say prepare for pregnancy, but he's not the one that's getting pregnant, but he is obviously, like I said, plays a huge part in making a baby. So we want to create a healthy baby as much as possible. So he is basically doing the same thing that I'm doing. He lessened his toxic burden, which was pretty easy because we pretty much share the same things in terms of like household products and like body wash and toothpaste. We just switched to non-toxic products, and he obviously switched his like shampoo and conditioner and underarm deodorant, stuff like that, to all non-toxic products. And he is also just being more mindful of what he's putting in and on his body, like I said, so he can have a good, well-rounded health in terms of about to make a baby. And Other little things, I feel like I can make a whole video that will just help his, this is so weird, sperm count. I know, just basically being more mindful of what he's putting in and on his body, eating nourishing foods that is gonna help his fertility too, like I'm doing as well. I think that's really it in terms of what he's doing, because like I said, us women, we play the bigger role, okay? We're gonna actually, our body's actually gonna be the one that's changing and all this crazy stuff, but I'm really excited for when that one day happens. Like I said, it's not happening anytime soon. Well, God willing. We are currently not trying, but we do want to prepare as much as possible because it can happen at any time. And also, like, as a couple of what we're doing I feel like I didn't really talk about that in my preparing for pregnancy video, but we are, like, talking more about it. So like talking about how our life is going to change, how like little mundane things are going to be different and how we're gonna conquer it as a team. So like when there's gonna be sleepless nights, or when I want to go to the gym and have my me time, and when he wants to go to the gym and have his time, or when we have like date nights and all stuff like that, we are starting to talk about that and plan that so that when that time does come, we aren't like, what the heck, what do we do? You know, we'll be prepared for that because we've been talking about it and how we can really just navigate this new life as parents, which is, I cannot believe I'm talking about this because we're not even trying, but still, I feel like this needs to be talked about more because even though, like, say we don't want to try for 5 years, I think it's very important for women or husband and wives to just prepare mentally, physically, and spiritually as when you become parents, because I truly believe in the saying that strong marriage equals strong parents, and that's why I'm going on a tangent, but I'm like the first in my family to wait until marriage, like for a while to have kids. A lot of my family members have kids young, which there's no shame to that, but I was really intentional of the fact that I want to enjoy my 20s, my early 20s, and travel and experience life, especially with my husband, and, you know, grow together because we are pretty young, and before jumping into having kids, and just healing past hurt, healing past traumas, because I just want to be the best mom that I can be physically, but most importantly, mentally and spiritually, and Sean as well. So, oh man, that was a tangent and I'm out of breath, but yeah, that's what we're doing. Oh, and I do have a whole Google Doc of every single thing that I'm doing to prepare for pregnancy. It is linked in that video description. So check that out if you're wanting to try, even if it's a year or 5 years down the road. Definitely recommend just preparing. Okay, so let's go do our core workout. Okay, so I just finished doing my own follow along core stability workout. I have it linked up above or down below in the description box. Whew, man, they are like simple staple movements, but when you really focus on engaging your core, also I don't know why the lighting's blue all of a sudden, but when you really focus on engaging your core, you can definitely feel it. So I definitely recommend trying that out. I like to do this about 2 to 3 times a week. Sometimes I'll switch it up. I have another one up on my follow along workout channel. So little plug, go subscribe to me there. So these are, oh, Sean just ate it. Do you like it? Oh no.
Is it pumpkin?
It's not pumpkin, it's vanilla chai. You're not a huge fan of vanilla chai.
It's good.
You're being kind.
No, it's really good.
So these are the protein balls that I made. I will have the recipe, but if you don't like vanilla chai like Sean, don't make it. You might not like it.
It's good.
It's like coconut vanilla-y. But I used the protein powder that I showed. Oops, I'm wasting electricity. My bad. But that's the protein powder that I used by Aura Organics, the vanilla chai. I'm gonna do a taste test now. I love them. I think they just need to be hardened. The almond flour gives it like a buttery taste.
It's good.